Let's talk about vowels. Alright, so today we are working together and we're going to be talking to you about difficult vowels for Korean learners. And we have here
and the
o. Yeah. O. This one is always, I think for me, they're so close that I struggle to teach these ones because for me they're really close. I always have to say the words to make it a little bit easier.
Right. So yes. So how would you make this sound?
The positioning. They have about the same mouth shape, but I think it's the tongue.
Yeah, it is the tongue, definitely. Try it, guys.
Nut. Okay, you say it because I think it's different.
I think when you go for the like I think your jaw drops down.
Okay.
More and
there's slightly
like
rounded. Yeah, there's slightly a roundness for the second column
for the second one,
right?
Right. And your lips.
It's a bigger hole as well.
Bigger, more rounded, and your jaw drops a bit more. Okay, so nut,
not,
hut,
hot,
hot,
cut,
cot,
suck,
sock,
sock,
gut,
got,
rub,
rob.
Two different accents.
I can do the not, hot, caught, sock, got, rub, but I usually say no. It depends on who I'm talking to, but usually I'm supposed to say not hot, caught, sock, got, rob. So I think I have a really round shape. A round shape.
Right.
And
the way we explain it would be different because
based on the accent as well. Oh, and I see you have a challenge for us.
Okay. Okay, why don't you go first and I'll figure out where you end up.
Okay, so I've just got to read out the words, right?
Okay.
And remember, there's an accent different as well, so this might be interesting. Okay. Come.
Okay.
Color.
Okay.
Butt. Tot. Log. Sock. Walked. Put. Rot.
Wait. What? What? And what did you say? The last two?
Put.
Okay.
Rot.
This is hard because I got 3.
You got 3? No, it was 5.
Oh man.
So, color, like what color are you?
I thought you said collar.
Oh, that would be a color. Color.
Okay.
Yeah, and I put bot, B-O-T, tot.
I thought you were doing like
okay.
What is that?
Log.
And so, but really, when honestly, when I listen to people with different accents, it really takes me a while to adjust. And so and I guess I'm just nervous because we're in front of the camera.
Yeah.
And I have to get it right, and I got it wrong.
But it's also not being used to this kind of pronunciation. It does kind of throw you off a little bit, which is again why we say expose your students to as many different accents as possible. It just makes it easier for them when they come across different teachers, different movies, different stuff.
Yeah.
Okay, let's try yours.
Let's try. Okay. Calm, color, butt, tot, lug, suck, wat, pot, rot.
Number 6.
7.
It's 7? I'm shocked. I was really confident. Where did I go wrong?
It was the last. It would have been the last thing then. Oh, pot.
Rot. Oh, I thought you said rut. Rot. Ooh.
This is more challenging.
It is more challenging than I thought as well. Ooh.
When I do this exercise with myself, I always get it right when I do it by myself.
But. Yeah, but I think it's because say the R sounds.
Okay, so rot and rut. That's 1 and 2. Rot.
Rot would be R-O-T?
Yes, R-O-T.
And then
rot. How would you say it? Number 1 and 2.
Yeah, I would say rot. But for some reason I heard the opposite.
The same here.
Yeah.
So this is such a good exercise when you do this with your friends because it's like somebody has to say it and then somebody has to listen to it, and there are 2 different skills. You have to practice both of them.
Yeah. And then just kind of being familiar. I feel like as a British person, I am more exposed to different accents because in England we watch a lot of American shows as well as obviously our British shows. And when you travel around England or even within London, there's so many different accents. You learn to kind of adapt to different people. There's, people who are, their origins are from India and people who are from Nigeria or Ghana. We have a huge community. Jamaica, so not everybody is as exposed, but definitely living in big multicultural cities, you do have a lot of people. So I really felt confident I could do this. I'm surprised at myself. The R got me.
I hope I didn't say it.
How about W's? How would you? Because for me,
that was confusing. So the first one on the left would be,
what?
I would say what and what, what and what.
I would say what.
I'm pointing at this.
What?
Okay, so I was saying 1 and 2.
Okay.
That's why. I'm sorry. These 2 are different from this.
Okay.
Okay, so that would be rut and rot.
Yeah.
And what and what.
What? Can you use this in a sentence? Sometimes it helps me if you use it in a sentence.
Okay. How many watts does this?
How many watts
does this light bulb use? How many watts?
What did you say? How many watts? It's the same for me.
What did you say? How many watts?
It's the same.
Say it again.
What did you say?
And
how many watts is that?
That's why it's so confusing.
Yeah, it's the
you
same.
say it the same way. But in American English, it would be very different.
Yeah, it's different. Very good. I learn something every day.
Okay, so I have a cot.
One more time.
I have a cot.
I'm trying to get my baby to sleep alone.
Okay. Okay. They're stuck.
They just arrived at the store yesterday. Oh no. We have to have them repaired. We need a cup
for tea.
Now I wasn't gonna say the other word because I would say we need a cup instead of a cup. A cop. Is that how you say a cop? I have to really emphasize it, but would you say a cup?
We would say a cop.
Yes, cup.
We need a cup.
Cup. Yeah, I think maybe you guys do like a little gliding motion with your.
Look at the cops!
I would say
the cops are here.
Cup. Just a straight cup. But you do cup. Yeah. Okay.
Another difference.
Yeah. Somebody robbed the ring.
Do you mean it was stolen?
Yes. You were like, what? What? So here, I think this is a good point where our intonation would be really important. The way that you say it. Because the 2 words are so close together and our accents are really, we say them in different ways. So I think the way that I would say it would be really important. Like somebody robbed the ring. Then you would be able to maybe get it a little bit better. Or somebody robbed the ring. I think thinking about intonation would be really good. Like number 3, you could say it, we need a cup. And we need a cup. Like we need like a police officer for an investigation. So I think not just focusing on the word, but always remembering your intonation behind it can be a helpful hint if you also struggle like us with the sounds as well. So make sure that you add in your intonation. That will give the listener an indication of what you're saying. And I've been telling my students this semester, don't think about yourself. What you need to think about is, how do I make the listener understand what I'm saying? What clues can I give them? And some of the clues that we're talking about is having the right sound, but also being able to say it in the right way with the right intonation would also help to get your message across. So even if you get some sounds confused, you can still be understood if you are saying it with the right intonation and stress and stuff like that. Just because I'm surprised that we're having such a hard time with this sound.
Look, and ooh. And ooh. So how would you say this? Is this different in the British?
Look and Luke.
Okay, look and Luke.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Ooh. How would you say about the positioning?
It's like a rounded.
And
your lips kind of come out.
Yeah.
And then you just kind of push some air.
And I think my ooh, I kind of do this motion.
Yeah, that's the same. Ooh. And it's prolonged.
Ooh. Yeah. You kind of glide into it, right? Yeah.
Yeah, this sound reminds me of, when kids see something gross.
Yeah.
Ooh. I don't know how would Koreans. I don't know how Koreans would say it, but
but it's like disgusting, right?
Ew.
Okay, I'll follow after you.
Okay. Look. Luke. Pull. Pool. Oops. Full. Fool. Could. Would. Stood.
Stewed. I would say stewed. Yeah, definitely for the second column, your lips are much tighter and they go out more, I think. Look. Yeah, much more of a tighter circle and tighter hold is what.
Right.
Yeah.
And push out more.
Yeah. Think of the second column is like you're about to kiss somebody, but they don't want you to kiss them, so you're like, ooh. And they're like, what? So you keep going forward. Ooh.
Funny.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. So can we say these right? If you say them fast. Baboon, bamboo, 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 baboon, bamboo.
Yeah, that's quite easy.
Okay.
Oh.
Ew. Look at his face.
I know.
Ew.
Ew.
Okay. There was a rude dude in the mood for food.
There was a rude dude in the mood for food.
Whenever he chewed, we all viewed his food.
Whenever he chewed, we all viewed his food.
The better the food, the more he chewed.
The better the food, the more he chewed.
So I served crude food to this rude dude.
So I served crude food to this rude dude. Yeah, that's good practice. It's good practice.
Force your mouth.
Now, one thing that a lot of my students have trouble with is WOO.
Oh yeah, that's a hard one.
Do you have any tips for that?
Yeah, because a lot of the students, how would they say it? They would go
say ooh,
but it's woo. Yeah, so that's a tough one for many Koreans.
Yeah.
And woo. Yeah, and the funny thing is, so there's a bank. It's called Uri Bank.
Right?
And then when we read it in English, it's like Uri Bank. And I think foreigners just by the name wouldn't want to put their money in that bank because it's a bank that makes you worried.
Yeah. Worried, yeah.
So
So I would always say, let's do the mirror. I can see in the mirror, I can see if I do ooh, the lips just go into that position and I make the sound ooh. But if I do W and ooh, there's this motion ooh. Like this top part flicks a little bit.
Okay.
So if you
That's
if
right.
you do
Woo.
yeah, there's a little bit of a movement.
Okay.
Compared if you do just ooh,
Ooh. That's right. Your lips kind of.
But if you do the ooh, your lips, and I think you have to do it a little bit exaggerated to see the difference. So if we do ooh, it's just it goes out. But if we do woo, and I think you just have to look at your lips to make sure that you are doing that motion. If you're not doing that motion, then you're skipping out the W sound and you're going straight to the ooh sound. So it makes it's not a huge problem. I think people will still understand you, but it does make what you say sound weird because you would say things like oud. This table is made of oud. Yeah. And would you pass me the something? It just makes it a very weird word. Yeah, oof. And I hear that.
Wolf.
There's a song by the band EXO, and they would be like, nigga, oof. You know, it's just a completely different word, and it sounds a little bit funny. So look at the mirror, look at yourself, make sure that your lip is doing that little flick. Wolf. Say it slowly so you can see the difference. Yeah.
That's a good one to point out. So clean the black suit.
I'll take it to the dry cleaners.
Okay.
Yeah. Was
That's
that
right.
it?
That's right.
How would you say the other one?
Soot.
Yeah, soot. Yeah, I would say soot.
Soot. Okay. And your look changes quickly.
She looks like a different person every day. Pool the toys for the children.
Pool. We'll donate them to an orphanage. No.
Yeah.
Oh, you're making me nervous.
Okay. It has. It has stewed on the stove.
It's now tender.
Yeah. Nice. Okay, we have our last vowels.
Okay, so we have the O, A, and and again we put them all together just so you can feel the difference.
Compare them, right? You can see them side by side. O, and you can see how they go from round, bigger, bigger. Yeah,
right.
Round, bigger, bigger. Good. Yeah.
So no, gnaw, nut, blow, ball, blood, drone, dawn, done, go, got, gut, row, raw, and then rob.
And I would say in this first column, I think a lot of Koreans don't do
the round.
Yeah. I hear a lot. No. Oh. Yeah.
They go
Right.
But it's like oh.
So they do this kind of second column sound, right?
Not exactly,
but
more. Yeah, it's like oh. I think it's like they do half of the sound.
They go halfway, right?
But it's like oh.
Yeah, like what would you say if somebody's doing this? What would they do? Oh no, that's strangling. But what's another word for strangling?
Choke.
Yeah, but they would say chalk. Yeah, chalk. But you need that oh.
That's right.
Oh. So that's something to remember.
So they bought some bowls.
Let's play with them. No?
Wait.
How do you say it?
Okay, so I would say for the first one is balls, bowls.
Okay, I would say bulls, bowls.
Okay, it's so similar. Okay, so let's try it again. They bought some bowls.
Let's play with them.
No. Okay.
Bowls.
Ball.
I think I would say bows. This is a bowl.
Bowls and balls.
I would say bowl.
Okay. So yeah,
it's so confusing. Oh my gosh.
Okay, they bought some balls.
Let's play with them.
There you go. Okay. The demand for that loan is high.
I know many students applied for it. That's right. Okay. He always cuffs.
Wait. How would you say both words? Can you say both of them?
Coughs, cuffs.
Okay, I would say cough, cuff. Okay, cough, cuff.
Yeah.
One more time. Say it again.
Cough, like I'm coughing.
Okay.
And cuffs.
Yeah.
Like cufflinks.
Okay, and say the sentence again.
He always cuffs.
He always cuffs.
Yeah.
He is easily annoyed.
Yeah. The boss is coming.
Let's get back to work.
Yeah. So I would say bus. The bus. Boss.
Okay. Bus, boss.
Yes,
I would
say
bus, boss.
How would you say number 2?
Sorry, the numbering is wrong here. But this one.
Number 3, yeah, the cuffs.
Cough,
cuff.
Coughs, cuffs.
Cuffs. Yeah, I'm definitely doing all coughs. And cuffs. I know there's differences between us when it comes to these kind of ooh, ah sounds, but mostly we can understand each other, right? There's some terms that we come across that are different, but mostly we can understand each other until it gets to this point.
Yes.
And we didn't know that.
When you're talking and there's something said in context,
you can pretty much
figure out.
you can get it, but in isolation, that's where you have more of the confusion. Yeah, the confusion. So we can read the dialogue and we'll see. We need to find 4 errors in this little part. So, teacher or student?
Student!
Today we're going to have a funny class. You will not be boring. But first, what did we learn on last Friday?
We learned, what will you do next weekend?
That's right. We learned about the future tense. Okay, let's quickly review by asking the question to the left person.
Okay.
So what do you think are the errors in this?
Okay, let's start from the first one. Today we're going to have a funny class. This is a really common mistake.
Yeah.
Oh, the class was so funny.
Yeah.
If it was funny, then your stomach would
you'd
be
laughing,
hurting,
right?
Because
It would be
you're laughing.
hilarious.
It would be hilarious, right?
Yeah.
So instead of funny, we should say fun.
Yeah. Today we're going to have a fun class. Yeah.
And you will not be bored. Boring is supposed to be bored. Another very common mistake.
Yeah.
Teacher, I'm so bored. That's saying something bad about your own personality.
Yeah.
I'm so boring.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not.
It means that you as a person are boring.
Yeah. Nobody would want to be around you because you're so boring.
But you mean the emotion, which is ed. I'm so bored. Yeah. So ing refers to what something is, whereas ed refers to how something feels, or what you feel. But first, what did we learn on last Friday?
It's another common mistake. What did we learn last Friday?
Yeah.
So there's no on there.
Yeah. So you usually get that. A lot of people add on in before words such as last.
Yeah, if there's a last. That's right.
Yeah.
On last Friday.
What other mistakes did you see?
And the teacher is making a lot of mistakes, not the student. Okay. So the last one. Okay, let's quickly review by asking the question to the left person.
Okay.
The left person. The person on the left.
Yeah, that's what it should be. The person on the left. But you hear that a lot. People say the right person. Pass it to the right person. But it can have a different meaning if you say pass it to the right person.
It means who is correct.
Yeah, but you should say it to the person on your right. It's a bit of a long one.
Yeah,
right?
person. But you just practice it like 100 times until it sticks.
Until
to the person on the left. To the person on the left.
On the left. And these are common mistakes. You make them all the time. I hear them all the time. We have another one, another scenario. Teacher or student?
Student!
Yay. Look at this picture. What is it?
An avocado.
Where can I buy an avocado?
At the supermarket.
Is it a fruit or a vegetable?
A fruit.
Wonderful. Now, are you understand what means avocado?
Yes. Oh, this teacher.
This poor teacher.
Okay.
So what are the mistakes?
Are you understand? Very common mistake I hear in a lot of my students' videos. Are you understand?
What should they say instead?
Do you understand?
Do you understand? You shouldn't even say do you understand. You should use other questions.
Right.
But if you do, make sure that you are saying do you understand?
And then ask a CCQ or an ICQ.
Drill it into your head. Yeah.
Okay, and what means avocado? Such a common mistake.
I know. What means this? Yeah.
What does avocado mean?
Yeah, so you have to really rearrange that whole question.
What does this mean?
Yeah, what does this mean?
What does that mean?
What does blank mean? Remember that combination of sentence because again, very common. Very common mistake.
Right.
Yeah. That's the end. We've reached the end of our what's it called? Of our vowel marathon. Yes. We've learned a lot going through it, and it's been really enjoyable.
It has.
Yeah.
Yeah, guys, we don't want you to be misunderstood. So.
Yeah, we want you to be understood. I think it really helps if you can partner up with somebody as you're learning, with a friend or a family member. I know it's not easy in our corona times. But even both of us, when we do it together or when we do it with you guys face to face, it makes the learning a lot more meaningful than when we do it on our own.
Very true.
Yeah. But if you can't, you don't have that opportunity to work with somebody else, then doing things out loud, doing the exercises in the book, and also saying things out loud, thinking about it would really, really help.
Yes.
Yeah.
It will give you a lot more, a bigger feeling of accomplishment than just getting a grade. More than just getting a grade, you feel that you've really improved in the pronunciation. Yeah.
And then we can always suggest some websites. Like I don't know if you know about this one, but it's called Younglish. And it's a great place for you to check. So today we had like the different types of pronunciations. We had, for example, what was a word that we struggled with? Oh, coughs. You can look at
the different accents.
Yeah, you can look at the different
accents.
accents.
Coughs, asthma, bronchitis.
She's
lungs.
British. Yeah. Like what? Coughs?
In the early 20th century, it was also marketed, as in the US, as a treatment for coughs and a kind of old-fashioned methadone.
But then you can also look at the US version.
Pat her back as she coughs up old debris, vomiting up twisted, suffocating.
Including the fact that the gunk in sneezes and coughs just hangs there instead of falling. Pretty nasty.
Right,
this is
it's
this
a really
is good
great
listening practice as well.
And you can take a look. It's so useful, and you can look at it for the US, UK, and Australia.
It's a great site.
So it's a really great site. So whenever you have any troubles, you want to hear the word again. It mostly does TED Talks and other kind of educational videos. But it's still a great resource, and look it up. If you're studying on your own, it's a really helpful place that you can look up. So you can just write the word in this search and then look it up and listen to it as well.
So you know this site. This is really good.
Yeah. So everybody, thank you so much for following the video. Please, enjoy English. That's what we really want from you guys.
And this is like, we're wrapping it up for the semester.
The end of semester.
Wow.
We got vacations coming up. You doing anything for your vacation? Resting. Until the autumn semester, right?
Hibernating.
Yeah, that's the way to go.
I love these collaborations.
Yeah. See you next time, guys. Bye-bye.